Oh, well, as you can see, project still goes on. Update on the little Blazer V8. As you can see, we got a new air cleaner. The distributor slipped on me while I was driving, and it decided to backfire and set the other breather on fire. Since I didn't like the other one, I just replaced it. But there's a lot of video that we were doing that we lost and that we have to just talk about now. Like, we went and it was getting to the point it was just annoying. No mufflers on one side and pretty much a glass pack on the other, so no mufflers pretty much. So I went and got $40 worth of flex pipe and clamps and put some mufflers on it just to tone it down, so to drive it, and it seemed to be more enjoyable. And then, as you can see, also we dropped it off early this morning. Got the windows tinted. Try to help it stay cool inside there, and just to help out the looks. We got some problems that we're still trying to fix, some ordering parts for. Back latch is broke. You got to come from the inside to get in, so we're trying to figure that out. We were lucky enough to get it apart so we can see where it was broke. We got the crazy old homemade smoke tail lights. We're going to change those out, go back to stock. Kind of think this is overplayed and very from the 90s. We got the wheels all cleaned up. 17s. We got some of the paint. It looks like they tried to maybe do rattle can paint, messed it all up. We try to get that fixed, and we're get it all fixed up. That's going to be a future part of it. Now, what our next major fixes are is that I got aluminum radiator and new fans for it, but they won't fit because the motor's too far forward. So I ordered a smaller distributor so we can slide the motor back almost 2 inches back there with a smaller distributor. And when we were under there putting exhaust in, I seen that the motor was too far forward, and it looked like the input shaft on the dry shaft wasn't all the way in to where the old factory markings were, where it would used to sit in the seal and spin in the seal where the seal kept it polished on the input shaft of the transmission. So hopefully, I mean, just pushing it back is going to help. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't go with going downtown and getting an exhaust made for it, because we are going to slide the motor back to make room for the radiator and get the aluminum radiator in there to help cool it down. It hasn't overheated on me yet, but it's got the stock 4.3 V6 radiator in it, which I guess is good enough. It hasn't overheated yet, but I ain't really drove it. Me and the wife drove it around just for a few hours the other day, and that's when the timing jumped and set the breather on fire, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die." She really hates it. But that's kind of an update on some of the stuff we didn't film and stuff that I'd filmed and I can't find it. But we're gonna get out of here, and then we're getting ready to finish up the go-kart week that's turned into 2 weeks, and finish up the go-kart and get ready to race, because hopefully we come out of this this corona lockdown, which I think the state of Georgia's been pushed out to the end of the month, so don't know when we're going to get it, but we can get the go-kart done, and then we can get the Lucas Sonoma in here and start stripping it down and getting a solid axle put in it. And I think that's the one y'all are waiting on the most, is that solid axle conversion on his truck, which we got to get the go-kart out, put it back in the trailer to be able to start that one. So like always, like, share, subscribe, and help us get the channel up and going and get more views and more people on here. Peace out. That's kind of an update, more updates on the truck, and we're getting ready to start on the go-kart. Later.